Hey guys, it's Sarah from Just Cards by Sarah. Today I'm going to do a design team project for Imaginarium Designs as a guest DT, and I'm going to use some of the yummy chipboard I was sent. So I've been sent this Merry Christmas, and this was a piece that I cut in half. I actually went over this with Tim Holtz paint and Inca Gold. Oh, it doesn't want to zoom, does it? And when I heat set it, it went bumpy, and that's what I went over with the Inca in the gold. And then I painted this with the Tim Holtz brown and went over it with Inca, those bumps. Okay, so I've got everything ready. Now I'm just going to do a background tutorial with you guys. I left the background because I didn't know if I was going to do masking or stuff like that, but I've decided I am not going to do any masking. But I am going to do some sort of background tutorial. I might show you guys some of the stuff I've got out for my card. I've got these curly cues, and they've got gold glitter on them. I've got some bells left over from last year, and I've picked out one of those yellow ones. I'm going for a vintagey Christmas card. Might have bought this at one of the discount stores. It's a glitter leaf garland, and look how much you get, like there's heaps. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use one of the branches of it. So I'm just going to cut that as I talk to you. And I'm also going to be doing some stamping, some masking, some flowers. You know me. Okay. I have grabbed out some colour box mixed edit ink in Malozzi. I've got some archival ink in sepia. What else have I grabbed? I have a stamp that I actually got at the show, and it's called, it doesn't have a name, Stamps in Style, and it's got this gorgeous script writing, so I'm going to try and incorporate that. And I've got this here, which is Bo Bunny, and it's all different script writing, and it's called It Is Written. I also recently got this. I don't know if I can incorporate that because it's already got the Merry Christmas. That might just go inside. The paper I've used is it's a really old collection by Kaisercraft, and it's called 'Tis the Season, and it's a 6x6 paper pad. The papers I've got out for this is this one, this one, this one, and that background collection, that one you can see in the background. But that was a Bo Bunny one out of my stash. From the show I had some leftovers from some demoing stuff, so I thought I would use it. I have got out Kaisercraft pearls in latte. I got this stencil at the show. Actually, I've got a lot of stencils at the show. And I really want to start using my stencils, but this one I got thinking, I find it hard to find Christmas stencils. And the thing is, here we don't have snow, so to get a stencil that has snow on it, it's a bit, you know, if we don't have snow, I don't really see the point of putting that on a Christmas card. But this sort of reminded me of holly leaves for some reason, so I went for this. It's a Jenny Bolan, and it's a Crafters Workshop 6x6. And it is the mini vineyard. So I thought I'm going to do some inking with that. I've got some Kaisercraft buttercream flowers in the large blooms. I got some aubergine. This is the punch I've used. It's by X Cut, and it's the decoration border punch, and that's what I've used on here. I've already done some spraying to save you guys watching that. I've used the Nougat in Glimmer Mist, and I've used the Harvest Orange. Very Christmassy. Okay, and I've got the Inca. I've got alcohol, vintage photo. I've cut those vines off. As you can see, aren't they gorgeous? I've die cut using one of the Spellbinders motif dies. What else have I got? I've got lace, circle, die cut, And I've got some leaves. I've got 3 on one side, 2 on another. And I've cut my swirls. And I think that's about it. So I'm going to get cracking. Okay. So here's my background, obviously. So I'm going to get my inks. Okay. So I'm going to get my stencil and my stamps. So to start off, it's hot today. Turn the fan on. It's been really hot here in Australia, and my craft room is upstairs, so it's really hot. It's like ridiculous hot. Okay, so my flowers are going to go here along the bottom, so I'm thinking, hang on, I just want to bend these bits up. You know me, dimension all the way. We want it to look crumpled up a bit. Okay. Oh, I love this stencil. Okay, I'm going to get some Tim Holtz Distress Vintage Photo. And I'm just going to put it a bit over here. I don't want it real dark, I just kind of want it a bit around the edge. I might just dab it on because when it picks up those edges. Okay, and I'm going to kind of do this a bit up here, the vines. Okay, what else can we do? Down here. And this will just clean off with a wet one, which is really good. Because you know the inks are reactive with the water. So there's no mess. Okay. As you can see, there's my edge. So it looks cool, doesn't it? Okay, I'll clean that afterwards after we stop filming. Okay, next I'm going to take my ink, which is the Sepia Archival and the the Donna Salazar Mixed Media ink in the Mozzie. I think that's what I was trying to say. Isn't coming out right. Okay, I'm going to take the It Is Written stamp from Bunny. I just don't want to stamp it full obvious down. I just want it a bit. We just want it a bit obvious. How's that? I like that. Yep, that's it. I'm just going to clean it. Okay, I might not use that other stamp I got at the show. Save it for another card. That's cool. Okay, move that over. Actually, I might just clean this stencil. You know me, I'm a clean freak. And that's it done. See how easy it is? So much easier with 2 copies. Okay, and the Prima inks are real easy too. Okay, done and done. I think that looks really cool. Okay, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to start layering. So my plan was to lay out this on top of this, as you guys can see. Okay, and I'm going to grab some thin tape, and I'm going to run it along the back here. Okay, just along where I'm going to put that lace. As you know, I use glue, but I like to do this just to give it extra, just to make sure it doesn't fall out or fall off or anything like that. It just keeps it on there. And this is just the Express tape, and you can get it in a million different thicknesses. Okay, and the same thing, I'm just going to put this here. And that's what I wanted, it just sort of poking out the top. I'm just going to get some glue. This is just cheap glue from a $2 store here. Helmer's works great too, but I like any clear glue. I'm not really fussy anymore. Used to be. Used to only use Helmer's, but they put the price up to it here. It's like $10 for a 250 ounce bottle, so I'm not paying it. Okay. Just fix it up, okay, and down the bottom. When I glue it, it won't really be a problem. And same thing. Where's that lace? Where's a piece of lace gone? I always have everything ready, and then when I start filming, everything goes awry. Okay, where is it? Yeah. Okay, hang on. Just get that stuck on down. Actually, I've got the other one on backwards, I think. Yep. That way. Okay. Now I'm just going to glue that back panel to the sides, do the strip. Okay. Now I'm going to lift it up and stick it on down. I like to stand up when I'm trying to line things up a bit better. I don't know, I just find it gives me a better line. And the great thing is about the glue, you've got time to move it. Not like other things. That one in the middle is too far out. And these need bent up. So is that one. So is that one. I'm just going to grab some scissors and cut the excess off the edges. Sorry if I'm off camera. Okay. Sorry guys, I'll just clean up my crap. Okay, now what I'm planning to do is I'm going to start, I have this here. Actually, hang on, let me just behind the nose. Okay. Now I'm just going to stick down my chipboard in spots from Imaginarium. And you probably shouldn't use your glue for your scissors for this, so I'm just trying to get those glue strands off the back. And the same on the bottom. Then I'm going to start layering in the middle. As you guys can see, this I might bring down a bit. This it up a bit. It's going to hide a little bit of it. I'm going to glue it in the spots I need to. And I've just dressed this. Okay, and I'm going to get some 3D dots on the back of this. thing I'm going to use, I actually have some leftover cutouts, the edge bits from my chipboard. As you can see. And I'm going to glue that in the middle. And again, I like my things straight. Gives it just a bit of a lift. That's what we need in that middle. Okay, now it's time for the Merry Christmas. As you can see, the card is coming together. I'm going to take out my two-way zig. And I'm just going to dab on certain parts. It doesn't need it everywhere. Just on the delicate bits, or the bits you think really need it. I'm going to do all of that, see? I love this Merry Christmas, and it's very delicate cut. And again, we're going to put that in the middle. And the great thing is about this glue, it is so heavy duty. It may take a little while to stick, but once it does, it's fantastic. We're lining up that Christmas, not the Merry. As you guys can see. But it sometimes will take a second to stick. And it's stuck. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it onto my card base. Okay. And I'm going to take those pearls that I had at the beginning. And it's already sticky, so that's the great thing about it. And they're easy to tear. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing down the bottom. And I've still got leftovers for more. Okay. And now we're going to start adding our flowers and stuff. Going to cut a bit of stuff off the back. I'm using those Kaiser Craft blooms. And again, I'm just gluing with that same glue. Okay, and I've coloured this one with the nougat. Actually, no, I'm not going to use that one right now. I'm going to use the one sprayed with the Harvest Orange. And poke it in there. Gives it a bit of colour. Okay, and I'm just going to glue these and get them in the cluster. And again, I'm going to do the same thing with the 3. And I've just to wrap them around each other. Oops, got some glue strands on the camera. And you can manipulate flowers. That's what I love about flowers. I'm going to put my leaves further in. Okay, and then these ones are going to go here. Oops, this one was already glued. And I've got a little bell, which I'm just going to tip there in the middle. Just so it jingles and gives some movement. Sorry guys. Okay. Now I'm going to use these stems that I cut off, that garland. Actually, I'll glue that last because it's just not sitting right. Okay, get rid of that glue strand. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the other one on the other side.